have recently noticed when looking for possible career choices that it is a common opinion to think more highly of doctors versus vets. Although they have almost identical duties and responsibilities, doctors still receive more admiration. This discovery led me to make this topic a focus for my research. Therefore, my driving question that I will attempt to answer is, why do doctors have a higher salary than vets? In order to answer my driving question, I started by listing the various tasks that doctors and vets come across on a daily basis, as well as necessary skills. To make it simpler, I created a Venn diagram that compares the two occupations. As you can see, there's a lot of hard work that goes into both jobs. Next, I collected my first set of raw data. I collected a table to show the salary growth of a mixed practice vet over the years. However, there are plenty of factors that go into determining salary, such as practice type, geography, gender, and type of employer. To keep the comparison as precise as possible, we will be looking at the salary growth of a male that works in New York City for both occupations. The next raw data collection represents the potential salary growth for a general doctor that also works in New York City. My last raw data table represents different medical jobs and their lengths of schooling compared to their starting salary. Here, I'm trying to show the connection between the length of schooling and how much the starting salary is. My next step is to process all the raw data that I have just collected. My first set of processed data got me this graph that represents a mixed practice vet and the salary growth over the years. As you can see, there's a positive linear correlation. My second raw data table that I plotted gets me this graph, which represents a general doctor's salary growth over the years. And it too has a positive linear correlation as well as a steeper slope. My third processed data is my sophisticated analysis, which uses Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient, or R. I use this equation to find out if there's a correlation between schooling and salary. Once I completed all the steps, I got an undefined value for R, meaning that there is no correlation between the two sets of data. Final analysis is a ratio comparison between money spent versus academic information and years of schooling versus academic information. The two occupations that I focused on was a general doctor and a mixed practice vet again. And here's the process that I used. After conducting all of this research and mathematical analysis in an attempt to discover an answer to my question, why doctors are paid more than vets when vets deal with such a wider variety of species as well as medical issues, I have come to a conclusion that it is the intensity within the human species that makes doctors' jobs much more difficult. Although at times my mathematical analysis seemed as if they were going to support my opinion and prove that vets deserve the higher salary, it did not. Therefore, the theory that I thought to be true is not accurate.